Mantequilla, the smooth superhero, an absolutely tremendous athlete. Really looking forward to seeing what he can deliver in his CCW debut. S2S Martinez, a Chilean superstar. He is absolutely phenomenal. He should match up really well with Mantequilla. And of course, your champion to be making his way to the ring shortly, charismatic Chris Farrow. This is going to be an outstanding triple threat match for the CCW Cruiserweight Championship. There he is, your Cruiserweight champion, Chris Farrow, Mr. 954 from Pompano Beach. He's going to have his hands full in this match. I've said it many times, but it bears repeating. A triple threat match is a champion's worst nightmare. They don't have to be involved in the ending of the match, and they can still lose that title. So he's got to have eyes in the back of his head, make sure that he's watching all action in the ring. And Chris Farrow, there he is, entering the ring now. Martinez keeping his distance. Mantequilla right on top of our champion. Farrow better not turn his back on these competitors once that bell rings. Referee Christopher Costa now getting in between the challenger and the champion. That belt held up in the air, signifying that title is on the line. The bell sounds, and this one is underway. This match is going to be fast and furious, in my prediction. All three of these competitors incredibly quick. Farrow and Martinez know each other very well. Mantequilla may be a bit of a wild card. And a triple tie-up. Don't see that too often. Farrow and Martinez now driving Mantequilla back into the corner. Referee Christopher Costa getting in between all three men. Bit of a slow start here, but I can guarantee the action is going to pick up. And there you see Mantequilla with boots to the midsection of both of his opponents. Grabbing a side headlock now on charismatic Chris Farrow. Driving him into Martinez. Martinez goes down. Mantequilla now with a head of steam off the ropes. Leapfrog by Farrow. Beautiful drop kick. Found its mark. Farrow now on Martinez. Mantequilla on the outside. Two competitors in the ring. Nice reversal that time by Martinez. Under the clothesline goes Chris Farrow. Beautiful flying headers, but Martinez correcting with a kip-up headstand right in midair. Ooh, and a basement drop kick to Farrow. Nice leg drop, but Mantequilla back in the ring now. Be sure to make sure that that pin does not occur. Now the smooth superhero in his CCW debut with a knife edge chop to Martinez. Underneath the fist, and a beautifully executed arm drag by Mantequilla, and a clothesline. Wow, he took Martinez right out of his boots. Mantequilla now going after our champion, Chris Farrow. Ducking is Farrow. Beautiful Hurricane Rana springboard. Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to put Mantequilla to the outside. Farrow now. Tope Suicida to the outside on Alan S2S Martinez. Referee Christopher Costa outside now, checking on Martinez, but back in the ring, Chris Farrow and Mantequilla. Mantequilla with a series of kicks, didn't get all of them, but he got that last one. Suicide dive over the top rope. Mantequilla now fired up. As you see our fans here at the Unbranded Brewing Company still filing in. This is our opening contest tonight. And as always, in Hialeah, a little bit of a late arriving crowd. Mantequilla now sending Martinez back in the ring. No countouts, no count after no disqualifications in a triple threat match. Martinez in a seated position. Farrow climbed to the apron. Mantequilla put him back down. Ooh, what a boot right to the back of Martinez. Farrow trying to make his way back into the ring, and again, Mantequilla putting him back down. And this is where it becomes a problem for Chris Farrow. He's on the outside of the ring. If a pinfall occurs, he loses his belt, and he wasn't even there to do anything about it. Leg fetch chop now on Martinez. They're exchanging blows now. Forearm by Mantequilla, forearm by Martinez. Snap mares him, and another kick right to the back. The crowd wants to see more. They like what they're seeing from Mantequilla. Mantequilla now straddling Martinez and just bouncing off his back. Now he's got a modified camel clutch. Could be a submission here, but here comes Chris Farrow. Mantequilla sees him, goes right to cut him off, and sends him out one more time. But Farrow hanging on to the top rope. Mantequilla now with a boot right to the face, and down goes Farrow. Excellent strategy in my book by Mantequilla. Better to keep one man out of the ring, concentrate your efforts on the other man, and hopefully get a pinfall. But now Mantequilla is down at the hands of Alan Martinez and Enziguri. And now Farrow back in the ring. Nice spinning leg lariat. And again, Mantequilla down. Farrow fired up, the crowd behind him here at Unbranded. Over the top rope he goes. Delivers a forearm to the side of the head of Mantequilla. And now going to the high rank district. He's very comfortable on that top rope. Beautiful crossbody. Overshot him a little bit though. One. No sir. Alan Martinez making sure there's no pinfall there. Martinez now has him up in the torture rack. Drops him in a modified go to sleep. I don't think he got all of it. Referee there. Two. Farrow able to power out. Martinez with a look of disbelief on his face. Not enough to put away the champion. Martinez now up to the top. Went for the Meteore. Mantequilla out of the way, and another kick, this time to the side of the head. Now setting his sights on Chris Farrow as a smooth superhero. Mantequilla putting him up onto the top turnbuckle. And that big overhand chop right to the chest. He's going back to the outside now. What's he have in mind here? I have no idea, but he's so dangerous from the top rope. Now, Farrow standing on the second rope. Martinez now, all three men on the second rope. What's going to happen here? Whatever it is, it's not going to be good. Martinez trying to set him up. Looks like he's got a Spanish fly set up on Farrow. And both of them, double Spanish fly, beautifully done. Amazing move by Alan S2S Martinez, but unable to capitalize. The crowd showing their appreciation here at Unbranded. Martinez now going to the outside. And now climbing to the top rope. He is an aerial specialist. He could be looking at the birth of a new CCW Cruiserweight Champion right here as he's perched on the top rope, but Farrow wisely rolling away from Martinez, but now as he gets to his feet, he's stepping towards him, going for the Meteore again, but Farrow out of the way. Farrow going for sliced bread, and he nailed it. He's got him, 1, 2. He got the 3 count. That's it. Chris Farrow retains the CCW Cruiserweight Championship. Outstanding opening contest here at Bash of the Brew number 8 as our crowd still filing in at Unbranded Brewing Company. But Chris Farrow gets the Duke and retains that CCW Cruiserweight Championship. Wrestling fans, we'll be right back with more action after this. All right, we're back, wrestling fans, with 6-man tag team action. Already in the ring, the team of Mosh and Mayhem and their tag team partner, Jake Sterling. My first opportunity to see Mr. Sterling in action today. Looks like a big boy standing about 6'4", 6'5" inches tall, easily tipping the scales at 270 pounds. But across the ring from him, kind of negating his size, is the bus, Big English, who stands every bit of 6'8" and weighs about 280 pounds. And he's joined by the team of Bullseye, Bull Anderson, and Pistol Black. This should be an interesting contest. And of course the wild card at ringside, Nvidia, an absolute basket case in my opinion. She backs up her team, Mosh and Mayhem, Ozzy Killmeister, and Beastly. The fans solidly behind the bus, Big English. They love him here in Hialeah. Looks like Ozzy Killmeister starting it for his team. And across the ring from him, of course, is Big English. The Bus just shoving down Killmeister. Killmeister shouldn't be surprised, and yet he is, tagging in Beastly. And this is a guy, talk about a guy with a screw loose. Beastly now, staring down the Bus. The Bus certainly not one to be intimidated. Beastly shedding that vest, and somehow it looks like he still looks like he's wearing some kind of jacket, all the hair on him. Beastly certainly the most experienced wrestler in the match. 15 years under his belt as he ties up collar and elbow with Big English. The Bus just shoving him off. The crowd pointing out the obvious. Beast now earning that moniker as he has a snack. The hand of the Bus just chomping down on it. The Bus not having any of it, going right after the Beast. Beast, though, aggressively with Big English head into the turnbuckle. Managing to set him across hard into the buckle. The Bus out of the way of a charging Beast. Big forearm blows to the chest. The referee for this match, Adrian Paz. Big overhand chop. And down goes the Beast. Tremendous card tonight at Bash of the Brew 8. Later on, we'll have a Southeastern Heavyweight Championship match with Jackal Stevens defending against the party boy, Cam Stewart. And of course, the tag team titles are also on the line with the South American Alliance of Ariel, Levy, and Vinicious taking on the resident Scumbags. Ooh, and a press slam. Bull Anderson splashing down hard on the Beastly. He gets a 2 count, but that's all. Now Bullseye stalking the Beast. Under a clothesline, double hip toss on Beastly. Pistol Black with a cover. Barely got a 2 count. This team of Bullseye, Pistol Black, and Bull Anderson have been together for several months now. They're really coming into their own as a tag team, and I look forward to seeing what they can do as they gain more and more experience. Tagging in now is Bull Anderson. A little bit of a miscommunication there from this team. Again, they still have a long way to go, but they are getting there. Anderson dragging Beastly to the center of the ring, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and again, barely a 2 count. Beast now trying to make his way back to his feet. NVIDIA grabbing the boot of a charging Bull Anderson. That was the distraction in the opening that Beast needed as he clubs him from behind. And now Beast with Anderson on the ropes. And a big overhand chop. Tagging in now is the huge Jake Sterling. And again, our first opportunity to see the big man. That's another overhand chop there to Bull Anderson. He's just towering over the smaller Anderson. Flying elbow. Finds its mark. Anderson goes down. Sterling now. Stomping the ankle. And rearing back. Trying to dislocate the knee of Bull Anderson on that left leg. Puts the boots to him. Now firing back is Bull Anderson, meeting with some success. Anderson now with a head of steam, but he's caught with a spine buster. Nicely done by Jake Sterling. Sterling, though, not capitalizing and going for the cover, and that could be a mistake in my book. And now he goes for the cover. 1, 2. Yet he let him recuperate for a good 5 to 10 seconds. Now putting the fist to him. Adrian Paz warning him to open the fist. If Sterling would have gone for the cover immediately, this match could be over right now. Sterling now into the boot of Ozzy Killmeister. Goes Bull Anderson. Killmeister tagging in. Bull Anderson in trouble. The Beast choking him from the outside. Referee's going to have his hands full in this match as well. Big forearm to the chest by Ozzy Killmeister. Killmeister now with Anderson in the corner. Another big forearm blow. Taunting his partners. Anderson firing back though, gamely. But Killmeister puts him down with just one forearm right to the side of the head. Cross hard into the buckle goes Bull Anderson, flat on his face to the mat. Killmeister with an elbow to the bus. Into the corner, the wrong part of town goes Bull Anderson. Sterling tagging in, boot to the midsection. Elbow to the side of the head. You hear Bull Anderson's partners on the outside encouraging him. They're looking for the tag. They're both well rested. Pistol Black and Big Bus. Andy English ready to go on the outside of the ring. Anderson now driving his way to the corner. He's just inches away. And he makes the tag. But no, the referee did not see it. Referee occupied by the team of Killmeister and Beast. And now Killmeister dragging Anderson back to the ring as referee Adrian Paz is trying to get English and Pistol Black out of the ring. Referee seems to have lost control of this one. Now we got 2 men in the ring and 4 on the outside. Sterling now. Big vertical suplex. That's a long way down for Bull Anderson. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Anderson able to power out. Gamely fighting back. Looking to make that tag. Big scoop with one arm. Slams him down to the mat. Tags in the Beast. Beastly completely overshot Anderson. But going right after him. Looks like he's got his hooks into his mouth, fish hooking him. Big scoop and a slam by the Beast. Anderson down, clutching at his lower back. Still crawling to make the tag. Beast gets in front of him, goes for the cover. 2. Only a 2 count. Beast now with Anderson. Got him by the beard, it looks like, from my vantage point. Anderson, though, firing back, trying to get away. Beast, though, with a forearm right to the jaw. Spinning belly to back suplex. Anderson in trouble. 1, 2. Tremendous second effort by Bull Anderson. Beastly looking for the 3 count. Anderson now in the hands of the Beast. Another scoop and a big body slam right in the center of the ring. Killmeister taking exception to some of the fans here at ringside as Beast looks like he's going to the top, possibly. At least he's pointing to the top. But he better stop Bull Anderson from tagging first. Another belly to back suplex. Anderson down, and now Beastly climbing. He's up to the middle, now going to the top. Could be a moonsault coming. No, Beastly just spinning around in midair. Went for the splash, but the pool was empty. Anderson out of the way. Now's his opportunity. He needs to make that tag, and he needs to make it desperately. And now the bus. Here he comes. Under a clothesline is the Beast, but he gets both of his partners on the outside. And the bus now with Beast in the corner. Overhand chop, firing away. Knees to the midsection. Beast in the wrong part of town. The bus going to work. Big scoop. And a high body slam. Long way down for the Beast from the 6'7" and 6'8". Bus, Big English. Went for the cover. Killmeister breaking up the pin. The referee's lost control. All 6 men are in the ring now. Sterling with English. Bullseye now in trouble. Sterling to the outside. Bull Anderson to the outside. Killmeister in the ring with Bus and Beast. Sterling now firing away on Anderson. Pistol Black coming to his aid. The Bus in the hands of Ozzy Killmeister, but he was too heavy for him. The Bus just unceremoniously dumping Killmeister, shoving the Beast in. Beast now to the outside. Your legal men, Ozzy Killmeister and the Bus, Big English. Big body slam. He could be looking for the bus stop. Big English now. He nailed it. That's going to do it. 1, 2, and 3. Even after the pinfall, though, Sterling after the Bus. Come on, referee. Referee calling for the bell again. Bullseye and Big English victorious. But this Jake Sterling certainly a sore loser at the very least. His partner's pulling him back. Not quite sure what's on the mind of Jake Sterling going after the Bus like that, but it's a mistake in my estimation. And now this trio retreats to the back as Nvidia seems to be the voice of reason somehow, getting her trio to the back. And this one's over with your winners being the Bull Anderson, Pistol Black, and the Bus, Big English. Wrestling fans, we'll be right back with more of CCW Alive Wrestling from the Unbranded Brewing Company, Bash of the Brew number 8. wrestling fans, Agony making his way to the ring, his gold in tow, and of course, Dr. Eric Christopher, his manager, and what in the world is he pushing? This is not a casket match, yet Agony bringing out the casket. I believe that's the same casket that he put Striker Ramirez through to win the CCW heavyweight title in his first reign. Not quite sure what Dr. Eric Christopher has in mind here or what Agony has in mind. This is not a casket match. That casket doesn't belong at ringside. Referee Walter Works questioning Dr. Eric Christopher. Let's see if we can get some clarification now as the maker of nightmares enters the ring with an axe of all things.
Making his way to the ring, his opponent. From San Antonio, Texas, the Wrangler,
Nick Turner, of course, one of the most popular wrestlers here in Coastal Championship Wrestling. Seems to have a look of concern on his face, and who could blame him? He knows he's going to have his work cut out for him going against the maker of nightmares, usually rather jovial on his way to the ring, but Nick Turner appears to be all business at the Unbranded Brewing Company Bash of the Brew #8. He's got his eye on that casket, and you wonder what's going through the mind of Nick Turner now. Agony himself is enough to deal with, but he's also dealing with a ghoul at ringside, and of course, the nefariously intelligent Dr. Eric Christopher. Referee Walter Works is going to have to keep his eyes peeled. Turner aggressively going after Agony may be a good strategy, but Agony just shoving him off. The bell is sounded. This one is underway, and Nick Turner going in with aggression and attitude, but just not having the effect he's looking for. Agony absorbing those blows, has him by the throat, but Turner just able to go after him again, delivering forearms to the side of the head, but seemed to be having very little effect on the maker of nightmares. Flying shoulder tackle, again having no effect. Single leg takedown by Agony. Now he's putting him in that Windsor knot. I've seen him do this before. Turner just tied up. He twisted his limbs in such a way that he cannot get out of it. He's tied up with his own arms and legs, and a big leg drop to the back of the neck of Nick Turner. And that could do it right there. He's just got to turn him over, and he's got the pin, I think. Agony now with the cover. 1, 2. Turner gamely lifting that shoulder. Not ready to give up. He's certainly in a bad spot right now, though. Maker of nightmares, Agony in full control. Picking him up by, there he is. Nick Turner firing back. He's got that martial arts background, nice. Savate kick to the side of the head. He still can't take him off his feet. That time a second one staggers him back to the corner. Turner with a tornado kick, and he nailed him. He could have him here. What an upset. Referee there, 1. Oh, I can't believe he only got a 1 count. My goodness gracious. I thought he might have had him there. He connected with that tornado kick right to the side of the head. He went forward again. Agony out of the way. Goozle and a choke slam. Forget about it. 1, 2, and 3. Nick Turner with a great showing here. He really, I thought he had Agony going there for a moment. I thought he was going to score an upset victory, but Agony just so hard to beat. He's absorbing all those blows and able to come back and deliver the punishment. Now, what in the world? Eric Christopher with an axe in his hand, handing it to Agony. Come on, referee! That's a deadly weapon. Get the hell out of there! Agony with the back of that axe right to the throat of Nick Turner. And the ghoul choking Walter works. We need help from the back. Somebody's got to do something about this. Turner now being lifted up by Agony. He's going for that tombstone pile driver. Leaping into the air in a tombstone pile driver right on the edge of the ring where there's no give, and now he's rolling him into that casket. Shuts the lid. Come on! Somebody needs to do something. At least ring the bell. Do something, referee. Nick Turner sealed in that casket after being on the receiving end of a tombstone pile driver. The ghoul now has his hands on that casket. Agony with that God-blessed axe. I mean, what are they going to allow here in Coastal Championship Wrestling? Something has to be done about this man. Dr. Eric Christopher obviously has something to say.
Alex Ocean. I hope you were watching tonight, Alex, because what you just witnessed happen to Nick Turner is only a speck of what's going to happen to you next month in this very building. Alex Ocean, you are a silly little boy. Because you had the opportunity to pick your stipulation against Agony on October 2nd at Bachelor Brew 9. Will you people shut up? You're the reason this show started an hour late. But let me make something clear, Alex. You made a ginormous mistake. Because you picked the one match that Agony has perfected. You picked the one match that Agony won the CCW World Heavyweight Championship in. And that is why on October 2nd in this building, you will go one-on-one with the Maker of Nightmares in a casket match. But let me give you this one final warning, Alex. Up to this point, it has been all about getting Agony's revenge for what you did in all these years. But on October 2nd, it's about ending your livelihood as you know it. And all of you can suck ass.
Well, Horror Story has imploded. Alex Ocean taking on Agony, the Maker of Nightmares, at Bash of the Brew number 9 in a casket match. And there you see Agony. Nick Turner is still in that casket. Somebody needs to do something. Referee Walter works. He has no idea what to do. We need some help for Nick Turner, and we'll be back with the CCW Southeastern Heavyweight Championship match coming up next. We're back, wrestling fans, and here he comes, your CCW Southeastern Heavyweight Champion, Jackal Stevens from Runnymede, New Jersey, with the Jackal jig. Nobody's got an entrance like this guy, and I love it every time he comes to the ring, and so do the fans here at the Unbranded Brewing Company. Certainly one of the most popular wrestlers here in Coastal Championship Wrestling. He's got a tough challenger tonight already in the ring, Cam Stewart. This kid is double tough and can beat anybody on any given night, in my opinion. And Jackal Stevens is going to have his hands full in this title defense. Still 3 huge matches to follow. The tag team titles on the line next, with the resident Scumbags challenging the South American Alliance. Of course, Bianca Carelli taking on Tiffany Nieves. And our main event tonight here at Bash of the Brew number 8, Jake Tucker and Marina Tucker, the brother and sister team, taking on Marti Belle, Dominican Dynamite, and of course also from the Dominican Republic, Cha-Cha-Charlie. That's going to be some main event. But right now, the Southeastern title is on the line. Referee Amy Veronica in the ring, getting ready to call for the bell. Cameron's his own best cheerleader. The bell sounds, and this one is underway. Again, this match is for the Southeastern Heavyweight Championship. Stevens and Stewart tying up, collar and elbow in the center of the ring. Cameron Stewart takes the early advantage as he grabs the arm. Jackal Stevens, just a little slap to the face. Now a front face lock into a front face lock takedown. Got a 2 count, but not enough, way too early in the match to pin the likes of a Cameron Stewart with a front face lock takedown. Jackal Stevens loves to have a good time in the ring. Cameron Stewart, a tremendous competitor, goes behind, nice waist lock on Jackal Stevens. Stevens looking for an escape, does a little dance. Nice reversal on the waist lock. Jackal Stevens now in control. Stomping on the foot to make the escape. Cam Stewart successful in doing so. Right hand to the jaw has Jackal staggered back into the ropes. Jackal with his press, firing away with right hands. Referee warning him. Beautiful arm drag, nicely done, and again, Jackal Stevens now in control, grabbing that arm of Cameron Stewart. Beautiful suplex, driving him down to the mat. 1, 2. Stevens able to power out. Excuse me. Cameron Stewart able to power out. The crowd, as always, behind Jackal Stevens. Stewart was playing possum. As Jackal approached, he did a drop kick right to the knee. Now Stewart going to work on that left leg with boots to the knee and to the thigh area, dropping the elbow across the inner knee, goes for the cover. 2. Jackal now firing back with right hands, forearm uppercut. Stewart staggered back into the rope, but driving right back at Stevens with a knee to the midsection and a clubbing forearm blow to the back. DDT, could have him here. Opting not to go for a cover. A big mistake in my estimation. Going back to work on that leg. Stevens, though, just kicking him off. Stevens now on the attack. Stewart staggered back to the ropes. They collide in the center of the ring. Stewart with the advantage as Jackal staggers back into the ropes this time. And Stewart is all over him. Jackal held on, but Stewart went right after that knee. Now to the outside goes Cameron Stewart. Jackal in a very precarious position with that leg up against the pole. Opting to slam it against the apron of the ring. Cameron Stewart in control. Back in the ring now. Jackal, though, boot after boot, trying to get him off him. But Cameron Stewart really aggressive, going after that leg again, dropping the elbow again across the inner side of the knee. 3 in a row, and that's going to do some damage. And a DD type maneuver on the leg as he had it in an ankle lock. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Stevens clutching at his knee. Stevens firing away with right hands as Stewart was bent over. A nice single leg crab now by Cameron Stewart. Our champion is in trouble, wrestling fans. Jackal looking for a way out. Pushing up, trying to alleviate some of the pressure on his knee and lower back. Able to escape. Crawls towards the rope, but Cameron Stewart aggressively right after him. Stevens, though, with a right hand to the midsection. Able to create some separation. Stewart charging in and meets the elbow of Jackal Stevens. And again, Jackal now trying to gather his thoughts and recover from the injuries. Cameron Stewart needs to get back after him if he has any chance of success, but he walks right into a clothesline. Back elbow, down goes Cameron Stewart for a second time. Big scoop and a slam, down goes Cameron Stewart. Jackal Stevens still seems to be on a little bit of a wobbly leg situation. Springboard, senton, didn't get all of it, overshot him a bit. Could it be enough though? Covers his man, 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Amy Veronica right in position, but it just wasn't enough. Stevens with a boot to Cameron Stewart. You can see him still limping on that bad leg. Stewart really inflicted a lot of damage. And now Jackal Stevens looks like he's going to the top rope. This could be a mistake. He's having a hard time getting up there. Recovering as Cameron Stewart goes for a forearm to the side of the head of Jackal Stevens. And a drop kick, beautifully done. What tremendous height by Cameron Stewart. Stevens now slammed off the second rope by Cameron Stewart. Stewart goes for the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Stewart seems to be favoring his midsection, possibly a rib. Spinning toe hold now, going back over those damaged legs. Figure 4, but a modified one. He has the leg underneath the knee instead of over it. Inflicting some damage, but not nearly enough as a traditional figure 4 leg lock, in my opinion. Stevens screaming in pain. Cameron Stewart applying the pressure. We could see a submission here. Jackal Stevens right in the center of the ring, but he's turning over, trying to alleviate the pressure on that leg, and he's just successful in doing so. And now Cameron Stewart at the receiving end of the punishment. But now he rolls back over again, and Jackal Stevens now in trouble. But he's real close to the ropes and finally able to free himself. Both men seem to have problems with their legs. Stewart clutching at his knee. Stevens limping. Stevens again, halfway between deciding what to do, opted to go for the modified chin lock, but Stewart turning it around, driving a knee into the midsection of Jackal Stevens, then a right hand to the back of the head. Stevens on wobbly legs. Stewart, though, also grabbing at his leg. Stevens blocks the right hand, delivers one of his own. There he goes again. Stewart in trouble. Sky high power bomb, nicely done. 1, 2. Only gets a 2 count. Stevens in a seated position in the center of the ring, trying to figure out what to do next as Stewart rolls towards the ropes. Jackal Stevens now waiting on Cameron Stewart. Goes after him with a clothesline. Almost hit the referee. Roll up. 1, 2. Awful close. Under a clothesline is Cameron Stewart. He was going for that belly to back. Get the victory roll. Got the 3 count. Nicely done by Jackal Stevens. Able to retain that Southeastern Heavyweight Championship in a hard-fought match. Beautiful victory roll. Gets the Duke for our Southeastern champion, Jackal Stevens. And we'll be right back, wrestling fans, with tag team action.
All right, Unbranded Brewing Company, are you ready for some tag team action? The following contest is for the CCW Tag Team Championship, and it is the Hialeah Street Fight. And now, making their way to the ring, they are the challengers. According to the ring by Blue Spector, they are CCW's resident scumbags, Miami Mike and Vic Arson.
Get your goddamn camera out of my face!
We're back, wrestling fans. The resident scumbags making their way to the ring. And no, you are not missing anything. The tag team titles are still owned by the South American Alliance. But up in Port St. Lucie, the resident scumbags actually stealing the physical titles, the physical belts, and have confiscated them and brought them to the ring here tonight for this Hialeah street fight. And now, Blue Spector seems to have something to say.
This is why. Last month, I told you that Charlie was going to get 15 months ago. You didn't believe me. Look what happened. 2 weeks ago, I told you we would leave Fort Pierce in the tag team titles and win, lose, or draw. We just got the goddamn belts. I promise you tonight, no matter what happens, that Vinicious and Ariel Levy will be carried out of this building. It's nothing personal, folks. This is how business is conducted when the CCW offices are against us. We've got the belts, and tonight we make it official.
A brash prediction by the resident scumbag leader, Lou Spector. Boy, he is just disgusting. Claiming that either Ariel, Levy, or Vinicious will be carried out of this building. I beg to differ. And there he is, the manager of champions, Bill Alfonso, Vinicious, and Ariel Levy. And here we go. This one is underway. They're wasting no time. This is a Hialeah street fight. There is no disqualification. There is no count out. Anything goes. All you got to do to win is pin the man's shoulders to the mat. Vic Arson on the outside. Ariel Levy on the inside. Fonzie on the top rope. What's he doing up there? I have no idea. Vinicious with Miami Mike on the outside. Tope Suicida on Miami Mike. Another resident scumbag trying to go to work on Vinicious. He's not even part of this match. Levy and Vinicious standing tall in the center of the ring. I guess the referee's going to allow Xander Frost to be part of this match somehow. So it's, what is it, 2-on-3? Give me a break. Miami Mike now. I mean, there is no disqualification, but that's a little bit out of control in my opinion. Arson with Ariel Levy on the outside, driving him into those steel steps. And now over the rail goes Ariel Levy. Vic Arson out after him. Levy now firing back. Arson on the receiving end of some right hands into one of those wooden chairs here at ringside. Arson has the belt of Ariel Levy, whipping him like a dog on the back. And now wraps it around the throat of Levy. Arson with boots to the midsection now. And picking Levy up by the back of the head. Levy seems to have gone downstairs, retrieved that belt. And now turnabout is fair play as he whips Arson with the belt. Levy grabbing a beer and spitting it in the face of Vic Arson. That's going to blind them. Arson now on Dream Street on wobbly legs. Levy with that belt wrapped around the throat of Vic Arson. Dragging him back to the ring like a dog by the leash. Over the guardrails he goes and back into the ringside area. Xander Frost on Miami Mike going to work on Vinicious on the outside of the ring, 2-on-1. Vinicious now back to his feet. Levy with a springboard on the top of that guardrails, down hard on Vic Arson. This one's going to be tough to call. The action is everywhere. Fonzie mounted on the second rope. Tornado DDT on the outside. Good night, Vic Arson. Vinicious now with those steel stairs. He separated them. Oh my God! Oh my God! Forget about it. Miami Mike has got to be out He's got to be unconscious after that. Those steel steps went right into the head of Miami Mike. Now Xander Frost at the hands of Vinicious. Oh, greetings from Copacabana on the outside. The resident scumbags are all but done. Vic Arson seems to be the only one standing now as he drives Ariel Levy's head into the top of those steel stairs. Oh, when he hip blocks him onto the stairs, does Levy. And Bruce Owens somehow is whipping him in the back.
Can someone hand me a fucking beer? I need a beer!
Levy calling for a beer, and he gets one. And again into the face of Vic Arson. Vinicious. Back into the ring, released to the ringside area. Now he's back in the ring. Vic Arson in big trouble. Xander Frost and Miami Mike have him buzzed on the outside. Arson on wobbly legs. Vinicious holding Arson up. Up under the shoulder he goes. Could we be seeing greetings from Copacabana? Yes, sir. Greetings from Copacabana, but they're not done with him yet. As Bill Alfonso, the manager of champions, sends that table into the ring. This spells big trouble for the resident scumbags and Vic Arson in particular. Arson prone in the center of the ring. Ariel Levy dragging that table in. Bill Alfonso now with the assist, setting that table up. What do they have in mind? It looks like Levy is going to the top as they place Arson onto that table. Alfonso holding him there. Lou Spector nowhere to be found. Xander Frost and Miami Mike are out of commission on the outside. Miami Mike hasn't moved an inch since taking that stairs to the head. I think we're going to need medical attention for Miami Mike. Bill Alfonso, come on. Off the top rope and through the table goes Vic Arson at the hands of Bill Alfonso, of all people. And the 3 count is made, retaining the CCW Tag Team Champions, Ariel Levy, the Brazilian Destroyer Vinicious, the South American Alliance. It was a wild and crazy match. They've got their tag team titles back. They never lost them, but they lost the physical titles. They got them back now. And they finally got their hands on Lou Spector. I love it. Someone needs to teach this guy a lesson. And the South American Alliance appear to be the people that are going to do it. Venetians now with Lou Spector. No, what in the world? It's Beastman. Where the hell did he come from? With that gigantic bone across the head of Ariel Levy. Now he's going to work on Vinicious. He's a 450-pound behemoth. But Vinicious now, no reversal by the Beastman. Under a clothesline goes Vinicious. And a big crossbody. Beastman turning the tables on the Brazilian Giant. Spector directing traffic now. Oh, tremendous cannonball. He got airborne. 450 pounds of Beastman across the chest and head of the Brazilian Giant Vinicious. And he's got that gigantic bone. The referee's taking care of the room, getting Bruce Owens out of there. But somebody needs to do something about this giant man, the Beast Man. I just heard the cackle of Lou Spector as Beast Man, he's climbing to the top. No, no, whoa! A seated senton right onto the chest of Vinicious. Good grief. I guess Lou Spector does always have a plan. His resident scumbags at the losing end of this match, but Spector getting the last laugh. I can't believe my eyes. Beastman coming out of nowhere. Crossing those stairs into the center of the ring now. I can't believe Vinicious is even walking. You got about 3 or 4 or 5 referees trying to separate these gigantic individuals. Tag team champions now back to the locker room area. Beastman with his own language, shouting something at ringside, now going over the guardrails or trying to. Lou Spector pulling him back. We have mass chaos here at Unbranded Brewing Company, and wrestling fans will be right back. All right, wrestling fans, we're back with more from Bash of the Brew 8.
Mr. Really welcome to CCW. Our fans are watching right there.
Bianca Carelli making her debut. She has something to say.
My name is Bianca. And you know what? I just came here all the way from Canada.
Fans not impressed so far.
It was a really, really long drive. And I've heard so many great things about the States. And I came down here to South Florida, and I pulled up to the building, and one word came to mind. Ew!
Oh, come on.
I come to the United States, and this is where I come. And even worse, the person I'm wrestling is an announcer. Again, all I can say is, ew!
Well, Bianca Carelli not making herself a fan favorite here in Hialeah, that's for sure.
Now, making her way to the ring, her opponent. From Hialeah, Florida, representing the Boogie Down Rocks.
Tiffany Nieves, certainly a fan favorite here at the Unbranded Brewing Company. While she was doing her training at the CCW training facility, cutting her teeth in the world of professional wrestling, she served double duty as a ring announcer here in the first, I would say 6 or 7 Bash at the Brews. I think it was Bash at the Brews number 6. Tiffany was our ring announcer, but of course, advancing in her training, had her debut match just a month ago and came out victorious over one Layla Gray. Shocking the people here at Unbranded, maybe shocking herself. Let's see if she has what it takes to take on Bianca Carelli and spoil her debut. The fans certainly do love her here. Referee Amy Veronica calling for the bell, and here we go. Collar and elbow tie up now. Bianca Carelli, a protege of her father, one Santino Morelli. Second generation wrestler, training at the Battle Arts Academy in Canada. And again, not doing herself any favors with the fans here. Just really mocking the folks here at the Unbranded Brewing Company, our great CCW wrestling fans. Both ladies circling now. Power and elbow tie up in the center of the ring. Carelli in control with the arm. Nieves, a very sound technical wrestler. We're looking for an escape here. And she finds a nice one with a reversal. Nieves in control. Carelli trying to roll out, but Nieves spinning under once again. Oklahoma roll, going for it. She got it. Didn't have it all, didn't have it properly. Only got a 1 count. Nice arm drag though by Nieves. And again, underneath, going for the backslide. She's got her. 1. Only a 1 count again. Boot to the midsection by Bianca Carelli. Carelli now back to Nieves, up into the ropes. Going for the hip lock. Nieves able to block it. Nice reversal by Nieves. And she's successful in the hip lock takeover. Bianca Carelli down now. Rolling to the outside. Looking for a little bit of a respite. Nieves waiting on her patiently as referee Amy Veronica begins to count. Now Nieves going after her.
Get down on my face!
Carelli not happy. And the fans at ringside really giving her the what for her comments earlier. Tiffany now has had enough. She wants her in the ring. She's going out after her, trying to get her back in there. Carelli on her high horse. Carelli now back in the ring. Nieves, rookie mistake. Rolling in. And now Carelli with the upper hand with boot after boot to the lower back. Carelli with forearm right to the jaw. Big scoop and a body slam. Down goes Nieves. Covers her. 1, 2. No weight across the chest. She had that leg hooked, but an ineffective cover nonetheless. But those boots are having the effect that she's looking for. Now a modified camel clutch. She's got it deep. Nieves in trouble here. We could see a submission. Carelli really rearing back. Nieves trying to get to her knees, alleviate some of the pressure off her lower back. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Nieves able to power out, but that back is giving her problems. And a forearm blow to the side of the head. And now for the back. Carelli really going after it. Carelli all over Tiffany Nieves. Hard into the buckle. Nieves just crumbles to the ground. And Carelli incredibly proud of herself. Strutting around with hands on hips, arms in the air now, saying, "Look at me, look at me." Carelli, of course, a fitness model, a power lifter, an accomplished wrestler. She's got a lot to be proud of, but you better be careful. Don't turn your back on Tiffany Nieves, because Nieves is a fireball, and she can come back at any moment. But again, Carelli really putting the boots to her. There it is. Rolls her up. 1, 2. Boy, she had her folded in half, and I thought she had her. Nieves able to get out. Carelli able to get out of there. Hooking Nieves now, going for the suplex. Nicely executed. goes for the cover. 1, 2. Powering out is Tiffany Nieves. Bianca Carelli really showing us a lot in her debut here in Coastal Championship Wrestling as she mounts Nieves. Goes after her with right hands. Veronica warning her. Another boot to the back. Forearm to the side of the head, and Nieves is really staggered now. Bianca Carelli going after her. Cross, nice reversal that time. Nieves not following up though. There she goes now, taking too long though. Carelli out of the way. Drags her. 1, 2. Bianca Carelli possibly showing signs of frustration, unable to put Nieves away thus far into several covers. Now she's got her hooked in a front face lock. Looks like she's going for the suplex again. Tiffany though able to block it, and again blocking the second attempt. Delivers a suplex of her own. Nieves now going for the cover. 1, just a 1 count. Nieves slow to her feet. Carelli up first, but staggered back into the corner. That suplex appears to have done some damage to the back of Bianca Carelli as Tiffany Nieves struggles to get to her feet. Now she's up. The crowd coming to life. Nieves with a clothesline. Down goes Bianca Carelli. And again, Nieves fired up. Under her clothesline that time. Boot to the midsection by Tiffany Nieves. And a DDT. She could have her here. No, she's not going for the cover. Now she does. 1, 2. Getting her shoulder up. Boy, that's a rookie mistake in my book. Taking your time getting to the cover. If she'd have covered her right away, she might have been victorious right then and there. Nieves now back to her feet, going after Carelli in the corner. Carelli just stopping her though. Referee Amy Veronica getting in between them. Now scooping the legs. Jackknife cover. 1, 2. Come on, ref. She got the 3 count, but Carelli had her feet on the ropes with plenty of leverage. Amy Veronica looking at the shoulders of Nieves as she should, but not glancing up to see the feet on the ropes of Bianca Carelli. Bianca Carelli having a big laugh out of the situation, but she got her hand raised and she's victorious in her CCW debut here at the Unbranded Brewing Company. Nieves complaining to the referee now, but to no avail. Carelli, your winner, as she goes to the outside, flipping the hair, big smile on her face as she struts to the back, victorious over Tiffany Nieves. Nieves again complaining to the referee, but what's done is done, and we'll be right back with more CCW action in your main event, a mixed tag match that I can't wait to see. We'll be right back, wrestling fans. What's that? It's okay. It wasn't great.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your main event?
Well, not even, but it's not the point. It's the point that shows the listeners are training.
Your official one action starts. Bruce opens.
You can't fucking, you can only do so much.
And now, this following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. And it is a tag team match. Introducing
what sense? CCW fans, it's main event time. Making their way to the ring, the Dominican duo. Dominican Dynamite, Marti Belle, and Cha-Cha Charlie. Already in the ring, the brother and sister duo of Jake and Marina Tucker. This one should be an interesting matchup. I'm looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it all night. It is upon us, and I can't wait to see what happens. Cha-Cha Charlie with his signature dance. They absolutely love Cha-Cha Charlie here in Unbranded Brewing Company in Hialeah, Florida. This will be Dominican Dynamite. Marti Belle is her first appearance here at Unbranded. Her second appearance with Coastal Championship Wrestling. Fans, as always, showing their appreciation for Cha-Cha Charlie. On the call. The crowd chanting for Cha-Cha Charlie. He is undoubtedly the most popular wrestler here in Coastal Championship Wrestling, particularly when it comes to the Unbranded Brewing Company. He just captured their hearts from the very first appearance here 8 months ago. Marina Tucker, your CCW Women's Champion, with that belt draped over her shoulder. Her brother, Jake Tucker, an outstanding performer in his own right, in excellent condition. He's really put together, always in tip-top shape. And as of course he refers to himself, the mother lover.
Introducing to my right, first, from your mother's bedroom, he weighs 207 pounds, and CCW Women's Champion, the
Tucker with that belt high in the air and now back over her shoulder. She's proud of that championship. She's proud of her accomplishments, as well she should be. She has defended against all comers, regaining that belt in a triple threat ladder match. They do adore him here in Hialeah. Cha-Cha Charlie. Marti Belle, introduced here, and the fans love her as well. I think being Cha-Cha's partner gives her an upper hand there, but she's an outstanding competitor. Again, making her second appearance here with Coastal Championship Wrestling. And again, this match should be an interesting one. Quite possibly the advantage could go to the team of Marina and Jake Tucker, being that they are siblings, know each other very well. But the question is, can they get along? Or are they feuding siblings? They didn't seem to be getting along leading into this match, as you saw some of those vignettes. But they seem to be on the same page here. Looks like it'll be Marti Belle and Marina Tucker getting this one underway. I'm not even sure that we had the bell sound. Maybe I missed it. Referee Bruce Owens is certainly officiating. Must have called for the bell. Marina tagging in her brother. Here comes Cha-Cha Charlie. Cha-Cha leading the chance.
It's what you came to see. Right there. That's what they want to see, that hip.
Tucker with a swivel of the hips. A la Rick Rude. Boot to the midsection of Cha-Cha Charlie as he snatches the side headlock. Jake Tucker in control. Cha-Cha looking for an escape, and he does. But he gets knocked right down for his efforts. Big shoulder tackle by Jake Tucker. Tucker now off to the races. Up and over. Cha-Cha Charlie with a nice leapfrog. Big hip lock takeover. And a knife edge chop to the chest. Cha-Cha again with a knife edge chop. Big back body drop, high elevation. Up in the air goes Jake Tucker, and down he goes to the mat. Scampers over to his corner and tags in his sister. Here comes Marina Tucker. And I believe the rules state that Marti Belle must enter the squared circle. It's girl versus girl, boy versus boy. Collar and elbow tie up now. Nice roll up off the bat. Too early to pin Marina Tucker though. Small package, one. Barely got a 2 count. Big forearm by Marti Belle, and again, under a clothesline goes Belle. Bicycle kick, caught her in the midsection. Tucker, though, breaking free, forearm to the side of the head. Belle returns the favor, has her up on her shoulders, but Tucker able to wriggle herself free. Under a clothesline is Marti Belle. They collide, and Tucker with a boot right to the side of the rib cage. Tucker now in control, but Belle firing back, and another bicycle kick. That one caught her in the chest and brought her off her feet. Marti Belle with a drop toe hold and a leg drop by Cha-Cha Charlie. Now all 4 competitors in the ring. The Dominican duo in control. And the Tuckers roll out. They had it scouted. They know what they were in store for if they stay there. Now both of them on the outside, breaking the momentum. Brother and sister arguing with one another. Belle through the legs of Cha-Cha Charlie and down under Marina and Jake Tucker. Not much momentum behind it would seem to have a good effect, but no, Tucker able to just shove her off. Here comes Cha-Cha Charlie, tope suicida, caught Tucker good on the way down, and Marti Belle now on Marina Tucker, sends her back into the ring. In after she goes for the cover. Referee there, 1, 2. Tucker able to get out of it. Forearm to the chest by Marti Belle, and again. Kick to the rib cage, and one to the thigh. Tucker, though, grabbing the leg, sweeping it out from under her. Ooh, she drives Belle's head right into her knee. Tucker now in control, and very proud of it. Tags in Jake Tucker. What are we doing here? Come on, referee. The rules clearly state he's spraying himself with that lubricant type spray, that body lotion. Tucker seems to be having a conversation of some sort with Marti Belle. Belle just leveled him. Tags in Cha-Cha Charlie. And now it looks like we got a double team maneuver coming up. Double elbow. Down goes Jake Tucker. And a shimmy and a shake. And a double elbow drop finds its mark. Cha-Cha going for the cover. 1, 2. Not enough. Tucker missing a clothesline. Cha-Cha going for that belly-to-back suplex. Tucker just landing on his feet, though. And now Marina Tucker in the ring with Cha-Cha going on the attack. Cha-Cha just grabs her and starts dancing. Tucker is apoplectic. She's not happy about it. She's incensed. And Cha-Cha just keeps on dancing. And Tucker's slapping him right in the face. Marina turning her attention to Marti Belle. Tucker leveling Cha-Cha Charlie. The ladies exit. Cha-Cha in trouble now at the hands of Jake Tucker. Hard into the buckle goes Cha-Cha Charlie by the head. Marina with those long nails raked across the back of Cha-Cha Charlie. And then a chop for good measure. Now she's got the boot right in the throat. There's supposed to be no contact between the men and the women in here. Referee being very liberal now. Tag made. In comes Jake Tucker, putting the boots to Cha-Cha Charlie as he's slumped into the corner in the wrong part of town. Snapmares him over, grabs the chinlock now, putting the pressure as the crowd chants Cha-Cha Charlie's name, trying to bring him back to life. Cha-Cha needs to get onto his feet and alleviate some of the pressure. of that chin lock, and he does so, driving some elbows into the midsection, able to break free. Cha-Cha now, off the ropes with some momentum. Sunset flip. Tucker, though, puts on the brakes, driving a fist right into the head of Cha-Cha Charlie. And a face wash, that boot right across the forehead. Uppercut forearm finds its mark, takes Cha-Cha right off his feet, flat on his back now. Tucker dragging him to his corner. Marina now in with boots to the chest and midsection of Cha-Cha Charlie. Again, Bruce Owens being very liberal here. Tucker has Cha-Cha Charlie draped over that bottom rope as she drives the knee into his back, tags her brother in. Over the top rope comes Jake Tucker. Cha-Cha Charlie trying to get back to his corner. Tucker, though, cutting the ring in half. Cha-Cha firing back now. But a forearm blow to the back puts an end to that. Jake Tucker sending Cha-Cha to the outside. Marti Belle trying to go. She's spraying that spray right into his eyes. That body lotion. Blinding Cha-Cha Charlie. Jake Tucker now picking Cha-Cha up by the chin, grabbing that beard, dragging him to the apron.
Watch this.
Tucker looking to suplex Cha-Cha Charlie back into the ring. Cha-Cha, though, putting on the brakes. Shoulder block to the midsection. Over the hip he goes, over the back he goes. Hands on his feet, off the rope with some momentum. Under a clothesline, beautiful sling blade. Cha-Cha Charlie now needs to create some separation, possibly tag his partner in. He's taken a lot of punishment for the last 5 or 6 minutes. And he'd be well served to make a tag right now. And it looks like he's got that in his mind as he starts to crawl towards his corner. Jake Tucker crawling towards his sister. But wait a minute, there goes Marina Tucker around the ring, pulling down Marti Belle. She's not there for the tag now. Cha-Cha Charlie made it back to his corner, but Marti Belle's nowhere to be found. Good heads-up wrestling by Marina Tucker. A dirty move indeed, but a smart move by our ladies champion. Jake Tucker, of course, with a drop kick right to the face. Beautifully done. He's incredibly athletic, this Jake Tucker. What a tremendous competitor. Driving Cha-Cha Charlie's head into the boot of his sister. Marina Tucker now tagging in against that initial rule of no men versus women is out the window. Marina Tucker with a chop to the chest of Cha-Cha Charlie. Then a forearm to the side of the head, tagging again. Jake Tucker back in the ring. Looks like they're going for a double suplex. Mocking Cha-Cha Charlie. They better not take their time. Double suplex, successful. Nicely executed. Tucker taking his time now, not capitalizing. Now Tucker dragging Cha-Cha Charlie back to his feet. Uppercut forearm. He's got him in the corner, mounting the second rope. Jake Tucker pounding away on the side of the head and neck of Cha-Cha Charlie with right hands. And the swivel. Cha-Cha Charlie taking advantage of the pause and a nice power bomb right into the center of the ring. Both men down as referee Bruce Owens begins to administer the count. At least it looked like he was going to. Now he is up to a 2 count. Tucker rolling and crawling towards his corner, trying to tag his sister, Marina Tucker, our CCW Women's Champion. Cha-Cha Charlie almost to his corner to tag Marti Belle. And he does. In comes Belle. In comes Tucker. Tucker met with a clothesline. Back elbow by Marti Belle. Tucker back to her feet, goes for a clothesline of her own, but unsuccessful. She spins her around and delivers a forearm to the chest. Marti Belle now on the attack, hard into the buckle with a big splash on Marina Tucker. Blows a kiss to the camera and a hip right to the face of Marina Tucker. Dragging her back into the center of the ring. She could have her. 1, 2. Tucker able to power out. Belle now with Marina. Oh, she could be going, no, I was going to think she was going to go for a pile driver, but now it looks like a double underhook suplex. Tucker, though, wriggles herself free, reverses it into a full Nelson, delivers a knee right to the face. She had her stagger and then collapsed. Down goes Marti Belle. Marina Tucker now has her right where she wants her. In the corner, very close to the turnbuckle. What does she have in mind? Possibly a senton bomb. She went for the senton, but Cha-Cha Charlie charged in. She caught her with a drop kick. Belle now went for the Russian leg sweep, but reverse, straight down, face first. Goes Marina Tucker. I don't think she got all of it. And to no avail. Jake Tucker grabbing Marti Belle by the hair. Come on, referee, do something here. Tucker has that left hand cocked. He's ready to clock hit Marti Belle under the clothesline. Cha-Cha Charlie to the rescue. Phil Nelson up into a belly to back suplex. Beautifully executed German. Cha-Cha now going to the top. Tucker prone in the center of the ring. Cha-Cha with a hat on the head. Mangu splash time. If he nails it, say goodnight. And he does. There we go. Where's the referee? No, Marina Tucker comes in and breaks up the pin. Belle now, after Tucker, boot to the midsection. Face buster, she got it that time. Covers her, 1, 2, and 3. The Dominican duo, victorious. Marti Belle, Cha-Cha Charlie, they get the Duke. Now the question is, what does that do for Marti Belle in terms of challenging for that CCW Women's Championship? I imagine it puts her right into #1 contendership. As she just pinned our CCW Women's Champion. That's a huge victory for Marti Belle. The Tucker family now on the outside of the ring. And the Dominican duo of Cha-Cha Charlie and Marti Belle on the center turnbuckle, celebrating with the fans here at the Unbranded Brewing Company. We hope you enjoyed yourselves, wrestling fans. This has been a tremendous evening. We'll be back with more at CCW Live Wrestling next week. And of course, more Bash of the Brew coming up the first Saturday of every month. No other place you'd rather be than the Unbranded Brewing Company in Hialeah, Florida. And we'll see you next time with Coastal Championship Wrestling. Good night, everybody.